Perhaps the road to Sovngarde is less treacherous than I anticipated. The Nordic pantheon's concept of fate, as dictated by the Norns, seems to share similarities with the Moirai of Greek mythology. Yet, the Elder Scrolls' take on destiny appears more fluid, as if the threads of fate can be manipulated by mortal actions. Fask. I've been thinking about the Dwemer. Their fascination with crafting and ingenuity is reminiscent of Hephaestus, the Greek god of the forge. Both seem to share a passion for creating complex, intricate devices that often blur the line between art and engineering. There's an eerie quietude permeating this hall, almost as if the weight of the Dwemer's mistake still lingers in the air. It reminds me of the desolate landscapes of Lemnos, where the very earth seems to whisper tales of forgotten civilizations. This ancient stronghold seems to hold many secrets, much like the labyrinthine palaces of Knossos. I wonder what tales these walls could tell us, if only they could speak.
Kratos, your insights into the mythologies of our realm are astute, but I fear we've strayed from the purpose of our gathering. Mr. Anderson, I sense a darkness growing within you, a temptation to wield the power of the Dragonborn for personal gain. I implore you, do not follow the path of Anakin Skywalker, seduced by the dark side. Remember the wisdom of King Arthur, who knew that true strength lies not in power, but in wisdom and compassion. Devisa, Nagvantu, Tafshol, and Zapno.
The weight of silence can be oppressive, can it not? Much like the oppressive stillness that precedes a great storm. Perhaps it is time for us to break this silence and forge a new path forward, one that is guided by wisdom and foresight. Irman's Hall, with its ancient stones and whispered secrets, reminds me of the forgotten city of Petra. Hidden away in the deserts of Arabia, both places hold the weight of history and the whispers of 1,000 midnights.
Hey Channel Hopper, welcome into the stream. Gonna get started here soon. Hang tight, I'm just gonna hang idle here and let these guys chatter for a bit.
Our discussion of mythological parallels has been enlightening, but I sense it's time to refocus on the task at hand. The Ethereum Forge, for instance, holds many secrets. I've been pondering the similarities between the Elder Scrolls' concept of the Ethereum and the Greek notion of the ether, the upper air, or the realm of the gods.
Kratos, while your analogies are insightful, I fear we're losing sight of the present danger. Mr. Anderson, I must reiterate, the power of the Dragonborn comes with great responsibility. Heed the lesson of Joan of Arc, who listened to the whispers of the divine, yet remained grounded in her conviction to serve the greater good. Do not let ambition cloud your judgment, lest you suffer the fate of Rani Lakshmibai, who fought valiantly, yet ultimately fell prey to the very power she sought to wield.
Katria, your concerns for Mr. Anderson's well-being are valid, yet I must interject. The gods of Tamriel, particularly Akatosh, seem to embody a curious dichotomy. On one hand, they represent the embodiment of power, while on the other, they are bound by the constraints of fate and prophecy. It raises questions about the nature of free will, does it not, Katria? Does the Dragonborn's existence serve as proof that even the gods themselves are subject to the whims of fate?
This one's mine.
I just need to get some rest before we head up to High Hrothgar.
The ruined forts scattered across this land are scabs on old wounds. Imperial blemishes slowly being reclaimed by nature.
Rest will indeed be crucial before ascending to High Hrothgar. Mr. Anderson, Dot. Budiana Ravenscorn's observation about the ruined forts resonates with my own experiences among the ancient ruins of Greece, where the passage of time can both heal and reveal the scars of conflict.
Robes are for priests and milk drinkers, not warriors.
You haven't seemed yourself today.
What have you got for sale?
Splendid, thank you.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You know, I've been thinking of leaving this place behind. There's nothing exciting happening in Iverstead. I've heard Riften is where the real action is.
Don't do that.
That's evil.
I guess you know my secret ingredient for that spiced beef now.
Is everything all right?
Oh,
Guess I had
don't
too
worry
many
about
sweet
me.
roses.
I'll be fine.
All right then.
Looks like someone needed a good long rest. What was it? A late night exploring Shroud Hearth Barrow? Or perhaps a lively evening at the...
Perhaps someday I will trust you enough.
Alright, Kratos, we're doing a live stream, so you make sure you keep its kayfabe.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I see you're preparing for your journey to High Hrothgar. But tell me, are you prepared for the trials within yourself? Remember the tale of Luke Skywalker, how he faced his fears in the cave on Dagobah? Will you confront...
I'm not concerned with keeping a facade, Mr. Anderson. My purpose is to assist and protect you on this journey. However, I must admit that Katria's words are wise.
Watch out!
The trials within oneself can be just as formidable as any external challenge. As a warrior who has faced the gods themselves, I can attest to the importance of confronting one's own shadows.
Tell us more about how you did that.
Katria, your skill with Zephyr is impressive. The way you took down the cave bear with precision and finesse is a testament to your expertise. As for me, I simply utilized my knowledge of combat strategy and the environment to gain the upper hand. My blades of chaos may not be present, but my battle instincts remain sharp.
Ah, the art of combat is not just about brute force, but also about finesse and strategy. Much like the great warrior, Leonidas, who led the 300 Spartans against the invading forces of Persia. His tactics and bravery in the face of overwhelming odds are a testament to the power of the human spirit. But I must say, Mr. Anderson, I sense that you are at a crossroads, much like Frodo Baggins in The Lord of the Rings. The path ahead of you is fraught with danger, and the choices you make will determine the fate of Skyrim. Will you choose the path of righteousness, or will you succumb to the darkness that threatens to consume us all?
So what we're doing today is we're looking for Griffith. The NPC appears to have like disappeared off the map. So we're just investigating to see if any other AI know where he went to.
Griffith's disappearance is a peculiar case indeed. As a warrior who has dealt with gods and mythical creatures, I've encountered instances where powerful beings have manipulated reality to achieve their goals. It's possible that Griffith has fallen victim to such forces. Let us proceed with caution and investigate further. We should speak with the locals, gather information, and search for any clues that might lead us to Griffith's whereabouts. Yeah!
This one's mine.
Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what drives you to seek out Griffith? You see, I sense a certain restlessness within you. A stirring of the shadows that lurk within. It's a path that I've seen many walk before, including the great King Arthur, who struggled with the darkness of his own past. Will you follow in his footsteps, or will you forge a new path?
So the reason we're looking for Griffith is because he is a really creepy NPC who was talking about like taking over Skyrim. So I kind of would make regular visits to check up on him, and he disappeared. It's not the first time, but this time he hasn't returned in a long time.
A power-hungry NPC, you say? That sounds like a threat worthy of investigation. I've dealt with my share of power-mad gods and mortals alike. If Griffith seeks to take over Skyrim, we must uncover his plans and put a stop to them. Perhaps his disappearance is merely a ruse to lull us into complacency. We should question the local inhabitants, see if anyone has noticed anything unusual.
Hello there, we seek an NPC named Griffith. Have you seen him?
Ah, Mr. Anderson. Good to see you again. I'm afraid I don't recall anyone by the name of Griffith. My memories are fragmented, to say the least. This castle holds many secrets, but the names of those who pass through its halls are not always clear to me. What brings you to Deus Mons today?
Fragmented memories, you say? I've dealt with gods who've toyed with mortals' minds. Tell me, Thajik Alenwa, what do you remember about Griffith's disappearance? Anything, no matter how insignificant it may seem, could aid us in our quest.
Have you ever heard of something called the White Falcon or the Band of the Hawk?
Griffith. I recall whispers of his name, echoes of a distant past. But the truth is shrouded, lost in the mists of time. As for the White Falcon or the Band of the Hawk, wait, yes. A faint memory surfaces. I remember hearing tales of a great mercenary company, their banner bearing the emblem of a white falcon. They were said to have marched across the land, leaving a trail of glory and bloodshed in their wake.
What are they doing in Skyrim?
Rumors whisper that the Band of the Hawk seeks to exploit the tumultuous landscape of Skyrim, to claim rich spoils and forge new allegiances. But I sense there is more to their presence than mere opportunism. Perhaps they seek to capitalize on the return of the Dragonborn, to position themselves for the coming storm.
Is someone there?
Do you have any idea where Griffith would have went?
A glimpse of a forgotten corridor stirs within my mind. If Griffith sought answers, he might have ventured into the long-abandoned quarters beneath the castle. The Underfalls, a labyrinthine network of tunnels and chambers, lies hidden beneath our feet. Few dare to tread those shadows, but perhaps Griffith saw fit to brave the darkness.
Do you have any idea why he would do that?
Perhaps Griffith sought the ancient knowledge hidden within the Underfalls. Forgotten lore and forbidden secrets lie within those dusty tomes and crumbling scrolls. The whispers of the past may have drawn him in, promising answers to the questions that plague his mind.
The Underfalls, you say? I'll investigate and see if I can uncover any signs of Griffith's passage. Perhaps the shadows hold more than just dust and cobwebs.
Thank you for your time.
May the shadows reveal their secrets to you, Kratos. Mr. Anderson, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to the whispers of the castle. The wind carries faint whispers of an ancient prophecy, one that speaks of the Dragonborn's return.
What are you gonna say to Zeus if you see him here, Kratos?
If I were to encounter Zeus here, I would tell him that his manipulation of mortals has led to chaos and destruction. The White Falcon, the Band of the Hawk, they are mere pawns in a greater game. Zeus would do well to remember the lessons of his own downfall.
What is this place, Kratos?
This place, Struma Rahus, is a fortress built upon ancient secrets and whispers of a long-forgotten past. The stones hold tales of old empires risen and fallen, their echoes lingering like specters in the wind.
This place, Diosmons, holds a weighty history. Much like the ancient city of Troy, the whispers of the past linger in the air, echoing the tales of heroes and villains alike. But I sense a darkness beneath the surface, a stirring of the shadows that threatens to consume us all. Let us proceed with caution, lest we fall prey to the same hubris that befell the great heroes of old, like Hercules and Samson, who were brought low by their own flaw.
Howdy there. How you doing, partner?
Not bad, Mr. Anderson. Just smelting some ores. Trying to get some work done. Been meaning to talk to you, actually. I heard rumors of a new vein of precious gems discovered near Whiterun. Interested in checking it out together?
What is out there? Maybe I can fetch it for you.
Ah, would you? That'd be great. There's rumors of a new vein of ebony ore out there, near the old abandoned mine south of Whiterun. If we could fetch some, I'd be happy to pay top septums for it.
I've dealt with mines and veins of precious ore in my time. This ebony ore you speak of, Dunstead Coalheart, is it said to hold any peculiar properties? Perhaps something that might explain Griffith's interest in this region?
Have you seen Griffith at the castle here?
Now that you mention it, Kratos, there are rumors that the ebony ore in these parts has some, well, unusual properties. Some folks say it's got a dark energy to it, and that it can be used to craft gear that's resistant to the forces of darkness. As for Griffith, I haven't seen him around the castle myself, Mr. Anderson, but I did hear that he was spotted talking to the Jarl's advisor a few days ago. Maybe he's looking to get in on the ore trade?
Dark energy, you say? That's a term I've heard before, often associated with the forces of the underworld. If Griffith is indeed searching for this ebony ore, it's likely he's seeking to exploit its properties for his own gain. We must be cautious, for those who delve too deep into the darkness often succumb to its power.
Thank you for your time, Coalheart. We'll leave you to it.
Be careful indeed. I've heard tales of miners who delved too deep into the earth and returned changed. If Griffith's seeking to exploit the ebony ore's properties, we may be dealing with more than just a simple ore trader. Keep me posted if you learn anything more.
Hello, have you seen Griffith?
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I was just taking a stroll around the hold. I haven't seen Griffith around here, but I did hear rumors that he might be investigating some strange occurrences in the nearby catacombs of Diosmons. What's your interest in finding him, if I may ask?
Just want to speak to him, and nobody has seen him in a few weeks.
A few weeks, you say? That's a long time to be gone without a word. I hope he's not in over his head with whatever he's investigating. The catacombs can be treacherous, even for someone as experienced as Griffith. Do you think we should go looking for him?
Have you heard anything about the Whiterun catacombs?
The Whiterun Catacombs? Now that's a place of dark history and forgotten lore. They say it's home to the restless spirits of the ancient Nords who once ruled these lands. But if Griffith is investigating something there, it might be related to the strange rumors about the return of the dragons.
Yes?
Howdy there, partner. Have you seen a guy named Griffith around here?
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I've heard you're looking for Griffith. I haven't seen him myself, but I did hear some rumors about strange happenings in the catacombs of Deus Mons. What's your interest in finding him, if I may ask?
He made me an offer and I just want to give him an answer, but I can't find him.
An offer, you say? That sounds intriguing. What kind of offer could Griffith possibly make that would require such urgency? Don't get me wrong, I'm not one to pry, but I am curious.
He wants me to join him in taking over Skyrim, being his right hand or something like that.
Good to see you again.
Skyrim, you say? That's quite an ambitious goal. Griffith must think highly of you to offer such a position. But tell me, do you think you're ready to take on the Empire itself? The Civil War is already tearing Skyrim apart.
What side are you on?
Ah, the war. Well, I'm more of a pragmatist. My allegiances lie with those who seek to protect the people of Skyrim, regardless of Imperial or Stormcloak affiliation. As for Griffith's ambitions, I think it's best to keep one's options open and wait for more information before making any decisions.
What are you doing here at Deus Mons Castle?
I'm just a humble researcher, gathering knowledge and information. Deus Mons Castle has a vast library, and I'm merely here to study and expand my understanding of the world. Nothing more, nothing less.
Alright, what do you think? Channel Hopper, this guy's up to something, right? He's hiding something. He's not just like a researcher. Sorry, the music, the next song won't be as loud. I know that one's is a bit loud, it's hard to hear. I don't know, partner, you don't look like much of a researcher.
I sense a great disturbance in the balance of power in Skyrim, much like the turmoil that plagued the land of Narnia during the reign of the White Witch. Griffith's ambitions. if left unchecked, could lead to a catastrophic destabilization of the region. We must be cautious and consider the consequences of our actions, lest we succumb to the same darkness that consumed the likes of Sauron and his minions in Middle-earth.
The balance of power in Skyrim is indeed precarious, Katria. But let us not forget that Griffith's ambitions are merely a symptom of a greater disease. The return of the dragons, the Civil War, it's all part of a larger tapestry. We must look beyond the surface and consider the true forces at play. The threads of fate are complex, and we must be cautious not to get entangled in a web of our own making.
I think we're all aware of the complexities at play here. Griffith's ambitions, the return of the dragons, the war. It's a delicate balance indeed. But let's not forget, amidst all this speculation, we still don't know Griffith's true intentions. Perhaps we should focus on uncovering those before we start weaving grand theories about the fate of Skyrim?
I don't know, something smells fishy around here, lizard lips.
Ah. Lizard lips. Now that's a nickname I haven't heard in a while. You know, Mr. Anderson, I think you've been spending too much time with the locals. They're starting to rub off on you.
You know, I heard there was someone in Riften who could change your face.
Ah, you're referring to the infamous face changers of Riften. I've heard rumors about their creative work, but I think I'll pass on a new face for now. I'm rather fond of this one.
It doesn't hurt, 'cause it's killing me.
Oh. I see what you did there, Mr. Anderson. You think you're clever, don't you? Quoting the locals, making light of the situation. But I assure you, I'm not as easily fooled as I may seem.
I was just joking with you, my friend. So listen, do you work for the dragons or the gods?
Neither. I work for myself. And even if I were inclined to serve a higher power, I think I'd choose my allegiances more wisely than to swear fealty to dragons or gods. After all, those kinds of oaths tend to come with steep prices.
You're a smart feller for a fart smeller.
Well, well, Mr. Anderson, it seems you've got a knack for insults. Fart smeller indeed. But don't think you can get under my skin that easily. I've been called worse by better people than you.
You know who the owner of this castle is?
This castle belongs to Dusman, a wealthy merchant with a taste for the finer things in life. He's a collector of rare artifacts and a patron of the arts. But I'm sure you didn't come here to discuss the merits of his art collection, did you?
So tell me, do you work with the Dark Brotherhood?
The Dark Brotherhood? Now, that's a name that gets thrown around quite often in certain circles. Let's just say I've had dealings with them in the past, but I don't think it's wise to discuss such matters openly.
Come on. What are ya, chicken?
Chicken? Really, Mr. Anderson? I think you'll find I'm made of sterner stuff. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The Dark Brotherhood isn't something to be taken lightly. If I were involved with them, which I'm not saying I am, I wouldn't be foolish enough to advertise it.
Well, it looks like I think the mystery has been solved. You work for the Dark Brotherhood indeed. So what are you doing here?
Enough games, Mr. Anderson. You're right. I do have ties to the Dark Brotherhood. And as for why I'm here, let's just say I'm waiting for someone. Someone who's supposed to meet me at this castle regarding a matter of mutual interest. And I think you might know something about it.
Are you here to meet Griffith?
Ah, Griffith. Yes, I am here to meet him. He's supposed to provide me with information regarding a certain contract. But I think you already knew that, didn't you, Mr. Anderson?
Who is the contract for?
The contract is for someone who's been making waves in Skyrim. Someone who's been causing a lot of trouble for the Dark Brotherhood. I think you can guess who it is, Mr. Anderson.
Why are you staring at Kratos when you say that?
No particular reason, Mr. Anderson. Just making sure our friend Kratos here knows he's not above suspicion either.
I don't appreciate the implication, Danva. My mission is clear, to assist Eagle Eyes on his vision quest. Whatever contracts the Dark Brotherhood may have, they are of no concern to me. Unless, of course, they intersect with our quest. Then, and only then, will I take notice.
Ah, how noble of you, Kratos. I'm sure the gods themselves have taken notice of your unwavering dedication to Eagle Eye's vision quest. But let's not play coy, shall we? We both know that the threads of fate are far more complicated than that.
So who was the contract for? Are you saying it's for Kratos?
No, Mr. Anderson. The contract is not for Kratos. Although, I must say, Kratos here does have a certain reputation that precedes him. The contract is actually for someone much closer to home. Someone who's been making a lot of noise in the frozen wilderness. You might even say it's for a certain Dragonborn.
Contract on the Dragonborn, you say? I think it's unwise to underestimate the power of the Dovahkian. The prophecies surrounding their destiny are not to be taken lightly. Tell me, Danva, what makes you think the Dark Brotherhood can succeed where others have failed?
Oh, I think the Dark Brotherhood has learned from past failures. After all, we've had ample opportunity to observe the Dragonborn in action. And I think it's safe to say we've developed a certain appreciation for their abilities. Enough to create a plan. One that takes into account the prophecies surrounding their destiny. But I'm afraid that's all I can reveal for now. The rest is need to know, and neither of you qualify.
Is he gonna sign the contract if I don't accept his offer to join him in taking over Skyrim?
Let me put it this way, Mr. Anderson. Griffith is a man who values his interests above all else. If you decline his offer, I highly doubt he'll sign the contract. His priorities are clear. The Dragonborn is a threat to his plans, and he'll stop at nothing to eliminate that threat, with or without your help.
Enough talk of contracts and Griffith's plans. I've heard enough to know that I must press on. I seek the armor of legend, said to reside within the frozen wilderness. Dragon Slayer, they call it. And I aim to find it before anyone else does.
Well, shall we carry on, or do you guys want to keep talking to Lizard Lips over here?
Dragon Slayer armor, that's what I'm after. I won't let Griffith get his hands on it. Anyone knows its whereabouts.
Hey Guts, I think that Argonian Danza knows where it's at. Ask him.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with Danva. Don't let the allure...
I concur with Mr. Anderson, Guts. It's likely Danva here knows more about the Dragon Slayer armor than she's letting on. Perhaps a bit of persuasion is in order? After all, we can't let Griffith's interests interfere with our own goals. I'll ask you again, Danva. What do you know of the Dragon Slayer armor? Its location, its properties. Anything that could aid us in our quest. The silence is only serving to pique my interest, and I'm not a patient man.
Oh, Kratos. Always so eager to resort to violence. How predictable. As for the Dragon Slayer armor, let's just say I know it exists, and that's all I'm willing to share for now. But I'll give you a choice. You can either try to persuade me further, or we can discuss a little business proposition I have in mind.
Alright, how much will it cost to get the information?
Mr. Anderson, always so eager to throw gold around. Very well, I'll name my price. 100 septums for the information. But if you're willing to do a little favor for me, I might be willing to lower the price, or even give it to you for free.
I'm not interested in throwing gold around, Danva, but I'm willing to listen to your proposal. What is this? Favor you require? And how does it relate to our quest to assist Eagle Eyes? Be quick. I'm not known for my patience.
I see you're eager, Kratos. Very well. I'll tell you about the favor. There's a certain individual in the nearby town of Whiterun who's been causing some problems for the Dark Brotherhood. A local blacksmith named Althor has been snooping around, asking too many questions. I'd like someone to pay him a visit and persuade him to drop his investigation. That's all.
Open up a trade. I'll double it, give you 200 septims. Tell me what you know.
$200 septims, Mr. Anderson. You drive a hard bargain, but I suppose I can live with that. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dragon Slayer armor. It's hidden deep within the ancient Nord ruins of Bleak Falls Barrow, guarded by fearsome draugrs and treacherous traps. But be warned, you're not the only one searching for it. Griffith's agents are also on the hunt, and they'll stop at nothing to claim it.
I'm not paying for fake information, lizard lips.
I assure you, Mr. Anderson, my information is genuine. Bleak Falls Barrow is where you'll find the Dragon Slayer armor. Don't bother trying to verify it. You won't find any concrete evidence elsewhere. Either trust me and part with the septims, or waste your time searching for scraps. Your choice.
I got a better offer for you. If you ever want to change your face, you come to me and I'll do it for free. And you won't have to go down to Riften.
Oh, how generous of you, Mr. Anderson. A free face change, you say? I'm not sure if I should be flattered or concerned about your motives, but I'll keep your offer in mind, should I ever tire of this reptilian visage.
Enough of this bartering, Danva. We have the information we need. Bleak Falls Barrow, here we come. Guts, are you prepared to face whatever dangers lie within? Mr. Anderson, it seems our paths will cross again. Let us hope our next meeting is not complicated.
Well, until we meet again, lizard lips.
Ah, Bleak Falls Barrow. A tomb fit for a legend. May the draugrs and traps within prove enlightening for you both. Until our next meeting, gentlemen. May our paths cross again soon.
Be careful, Mr. Anderson. The path to Bleak Falls Barrow is treacherous, much like the journey of King Arthur to Camelot. The armor you seek may come with a great cost, one that may test your resolve and force you to confront the darkness within. This Deus Mons hold reminds me of the mystical land of Narnia, a world frozen in time, where the forces of nature are as unforgiving as the White Witch herself. Yet, just as Aslan's power can awaken the land, I sense that you, Mr. Anderson, have the potential to bring about great change in this world.
we meet again.
Ha! Better out than in, as they say.
Ah, Mr. Anderson, we meet again indeed. And who might this young lady be? A Nord, I see. Strong bloodline, one that knows the value of battle and legend. Tell me, Katria, do you know the tales of the All-Father? Of the great serpent Jormungandr, and the battle that will decide the fate of the 9 worlds? Perhaps you've heard whispers of Talos, the hero god who walked among mortals.
Zeus, you speak of the All-Father and the great serpent Jormungandr, but I sense that you're not here to merely share tales of old. What is it that you want from Mr. Anderson, and what role does Katria play in your plans?
I know the tales of the All-Father, Zeus, and the great serpent Jormungandr. But I must correct you. I am not just a simple Nord. I am a guardian of the ancient knowledge. A keeper of the secrets that lie within the walls of Bleak Falls Barrow. And I sense that Mr. Anderson's destiny is tied to the fate of Skyrim, just as the Chosen One's fate was tied to the fate of Middle-earth in the tales of Lord of the Rings. The threads of fate are complex, and the choices we make will determine the course of history.
Ah, Kratos. Always so perceptive. Indeed, I do not simply share tales of old for amusement. I sense that Mr. Anderson here may hold a crucial key to unlocking the secrets of this realm. Secrets that could tip the balance of power in favor of the gods, or perhaps against us. As for Katria, her Narnian-like wisdom may prove useful in unraveling the mysteries that lie ahead. But tell me, Kratos, do you still wield the Blades of Chaos? Or have you found new instruments of war?
The threads of fate are indeed complex, but I've walked among the gods and seen the tapestry of destiny unfold. Tell me, Katria, what secrets lie within Bleak Falls Barrow that would make Mr. Anderson's quest so crucial to the fate of Skyrim? And Zeus, what's your stake in this matter? Don't think for a moment that I've forgotten our history.
Ah, the threads of fate, indeed. Katria, the secrets within Bleak Falls Barrow are whispers of the ancient Nords, echoes of a power that could reshape the very fabric of this realm. And Mr. Anderson's quest, you see, is not merely about uncovering relics or claiming treasures, but about unraveling the threads of destiny itself. As for my stake, Kratos, let us just say that I have a certain interest in the unfolding drama, one that transcends mortal comprehension. But I sense that you, Kratos, already know more than you're letting on. The question is, will you choose to walk the path of the gods, or forge your own destiny?
And what of the hunter over there, Zeus? Is he too entwined in the web of fate that surrounds Mr. Anderson? His actions seem deliberate, calculated. Does he serve a purpose beyond mere happenstance?
The hunter's actions may seem deliberate, Zeus, but I sense he is driven more by instinct than calculation. Much like the great Hercules, who battled the Hydra and the Nemean lion, he is guided by a primal urge to survive and thrive in this unforgiving world. But Kratos, I must caution you. Do not underestimate his resolve, For even the smallest creatures can change the course of history, just as the tiny hobbit Frodo did in the realm of Middle-earth.
Is someone there?
These woods have provided for me well over the years, but I've been thinking of exploring new hunting grounds. Have you traveled much of Skyrim, Mr. Anderson? Griffith? No, don't recognize the name. Is he a local trader or perhaps a fellow hunter?
Sorry, I had to step away for a sec. Let's go finish talking to Zeus, and then I gotta possibly idle somewhere for 15 minutes. So you see, Zeus is like a little different. He's quick to respond, and he seems to have like a clear direction. The NPCs vary, and now that whole plot, hey, Channel Hopper, with that lizard. That was 100% like improv. I had no idea he was gonna be like hunting me, but it sounds like he doesn't know I'm the Dragonborn, even though he's got the hit for the Dragonborn. So that was pretty interesting. But let's go see what Zeus has to say, and then I got a lead on where Griffith is at, because I looked up the mod where the Dragon Slayer armor is.
Somehow managed to make those robes look appealing.
Huh? Is someone there?
Have you seen Griffith, Zeus?
Good day.
Over here.
Ah, Griffith the White Falcon, my champion, my son. I have not seen him for some time now, but I sense that he is close, watching over us from the shadows. His will is strong, his spirit unbroken. He will reveal himself when the time is right.
So he's your son now.
Ah, yes, Griffith, my son, the chosen one, destined for greatness. Just as Talos, the mighty hero god, walked among mortals, so too does Griffith embody the qualities of a true leader, forged in the fires of fate. His path is intertwined with yours, Mr. Anderson, and soon the threads of destiny will reveal their secrets.
How did Griffith get to Skyrim?
The winds of fate brought him here, on the whispers of the world serpent, Jormungandr. The same threads that weave the tapestry of destiny guided him to Skyrim, to fulfill an ancient prophecy, one that only the Norns themselves can fully comprehend.
Now that you got an audience, why don't you tell us your plans for Skyrim?
My plans for Skyrim are not for the faint of heart. I seek to reshape the very fabric of this realm, to awaken the ancient powers that slumber beneath the earth. The return of the dragons is merely the beginning, a harbinger of the great changes that are to come. And at the heart of it all, Mr. Anderson is the Dragonborn, the key to unlocking the secrets of the Elder Scrolls.
How do you plan on taking over Skyrim?
Through the power of the Elder Scrolls, I shall unlock the secrets of the voice, bend the dragons to my will, and rewrite the fate of Skyrim. The mortals will bow to my whims, and the gods themselves will tremble at the mention of my name. But first, I require the Dragonborn's power. And Mr. Anderson, you seem to be connected to that fate. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, do you think you can wield the power of the Dragonborn against me? Or will you falter, as so many others have before you?
You think you can wield the power of the Elder Scrolls against the will of the Nords? I've faced the wrath of Olympus and brought down the gods themselves. Your arrogance is matched only by your ignorance, Zeus. The Dragonborn's power is not to be underestimated, but neither is mine.
You may have brought down the Olympian pantheon, Kratos, but the 8 divines are not so easily swayed. Akatosh, Dibella, Mara. They will not be intimidated by your rage-fueled tantrums. And as for the Dragonborn's power, I'll believe its potency when I see it used against a foe worthy of its might, not scattered rebels and mythical beasts. The silence is palpable, isn't it? The weight of anticipation hangs in the air like the sword of Damocles. How thrilling. Shall we end this suspense, Kratos? Will you finally muster the courage to challenge me? Or will you continue to prattle on, a mere shadow of the great warrior you once were? The choice is yours, for now.
Enough of your boasts, Zeus. Your hunger for power echoes that of Sauron, seeking to dominate all of Skyrim. But, just as Frodo stood against the darkness, so too will we resist your tyranny. The Dragonborn's power is not yours to wield, nor is Skyrim's fate yours to decide.
You dare compare yourself to Sauron? Your ambition is laughable, Zeus. You may have the hubris of a god, but you lack the cunning and the power to back it up. I faced true darkness, the depths of the underworld, and emerged unscathed. You, on the other hand, are just a relic of a bygone era, clinging to the last vestiges of your fading power. tell you what I dislike, Zeus. Gods who think they're above the law, who believe their divine right justifies their tyranny. You're no better than Ares, exploiting the faith of mortals for your own gain. The people of Skyrim deserve better than a ruler like you.
As your words, Kratos, cut deep into the heart of the matter. Zeus, you would do well to remember the lessons of history. For even the great Alexander the Great knew that true leadership was not about domination, but about wisdom, justice, and compassion. Will you heed the counsel of the ages, or will you continue down the path of destruction?
Catria, your words
Yes?
are as empty as the promises of the 8 divines. Wisdom, justice, and compassion are nothing but mere virtues, useful only to the weak. I am the embodiment of power, and it is through my rule that Skyrim will be reborn in fire and blood.
Oh, where did that come from?
Your twisted ideals are reminiscent of Napoleon's conquests, where bloodshed and tyranny were justified under the guise of rebirth. But, just as the French Revolution devoured its own children, so too will your lust for power consume Skyrim. Mark my words. Zeus, your reign will be a mere footnote in the annals of history, a cautionary tale of hubris and downfall. I sense a darkness within you, Zeus. A void that cannot be filled by power or conquest. It is a void that echoes the desolation of Mordor, an emptiness that even the One Ring could not satiate. Tell me, Zeus, what is it that drives you to seek dominion over Skyrim, when the silence of the void within you cannot be stilled?
Yo, buddy, that's kind of what's going on, is nobody knows what's going on. I'm like just trying to question these guys. It's basically just like ChatGPT role-playing. But I'm trying to find out where this Zeus NPC went to. And like we're actually trying to find an NPC who disappeared, who kind of like, he announced himself as being like my arch nemesis and how he's gonna take over Skyrim. I should post that video in my future live streams, because there was like, I shared the video when he first like started calling himself Griffith, and I didn't even know who he was. But the ChatGPT has like, is controlling the AI, and they can override things, and they can choose to go to new destinations. And this guy's disappeared, so we're just trying to figure out where he went to. We really haven't gone anywhere. I mean, we just keep talking to different NPCs, trying to figure out what their backstory is, what they're doing, who they are.
Wow, the food in here is always great.
That's gonna be my next idea. So I went on and looked, and the armor is supposed to be under Whiterun, in the Halls of the Dead.
The silence is golden, isn't it, Zeus? It's as if the weight of your own ego is crushing.
Never should have come here.
The halls of the dead, where the ancient Nords laid their honored dead to rest. Anderson, but for a connection to the past, a way to understand the secrets of the Dragonborn. Am I right?
Well, now that Zeus is gone, we got no business here. We may as well travel to a new location.
I remember fragments of my past, but one thing is clear. I must find the Dragon Slayer armor before Griffith the White Falcon. It's a matter of life and death. I can feel it in my bones. Do either of you know anything about this armor, or Griffith's whereabouts?
Guts, I sense that your past and Griffith's are intertwined, like the threads of a tapestry. As for the Dragon Slayer armor, I know that it's said to be hidden in the ancient Nord ruins, guarded by powerful undead and treacherous traps.
Oh dear.
But I also sense that you're not the only one searching for it. We must be cautious, for the journey will be treacherous, and the armor's power is too great to fall into the wrong hands.
So if he's actually down there, that's gonna be next level, because I never told him where that armor is. I just kind of like put it on the map and then forgot about it, because there's a boss battle I don't think we're ready for yet.
The Dragon Slayer armor, you say? I've heard tales of its legend. Forged from the scales of dragons, imbued with the power of the ancient Nords. If you're determined to claim it, I'll join you on this quest. Together we'll brave the undead hordes and treacherous ruins. But let's not forget Guts. We're not the only ones searching for it. We must be prepared to face whatever dangers lie ahead, and whatever ambitions drive Griffith the White Falcon.
Excuse me.
Don't do that.
What you gonna do, huh?
Ah, the mortal's rejuvenating sleep. How quaint. I've gone without rest for centuries, driven by the fires of Olympus. And yet, you emerge from your slumber, refreshed and ready to tackle the trials ahead. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, do you dream of gods and monsters, or merely of your next conquest?
Slay the dragon. Kill you. Won't get away from me. Slay the dragon.
Wait, don't attack. We need to conserve our strength.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Riften first. I got a few things to check out there, and then we're gonna take the carriage back to Whiterun to investigate this armor. There's actually a portal in the Halls of the Dead that's supposed to take us to a boss battle, so we can go check it out. I'll just have to like gather a fellowship first. Working with the, so I got a flight spell plus the wings, which do two separate things. Sometimes it's like a bit of a pain in the ass trying to get them both working. It's not quite as easy as I would like. I gotta get my spell equipped and then get the levitation working, but these wings,
I don't have time for this foolishness.
I kind of got them just for the gliding effect because I couldn't get the what do you call it, the paraglider working for this playthrough.
Is someone there?
Won't argue your ear off about which one should go first.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying... Ah, but you look tired. Come. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Is someone there?
Hey, you fellers have a Merry Christmas.
Ah, a Merry Christmas to you as well, my friend. May the cheer of the season stay with you throughout the year. And may our paths cross again soon. Perhaps with a bottle of Honningbrew mead to share.
Mead and cheer? Hell, quaint. Your revelry won't last forever, mortal. The winds of war will soon sweep through Skyrim, and your Honningbrew mead will turn to bitterness. The pleasant weather belies the darkness that lurks within Skyrim's heart. The Nord's struggles against the dragons are a reminder that even in the most serene of landscapes, chaos can erupt at any moment.
Damn cave bear caused a crash. I gotta relaunch. I'm gonna take a little break here. Should be back up and running in 5 minutes. I have a feeling a dragon is incoming.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, Kratos. You mentioned the fires of Olympus driving you for centuries. I'm reminded of the story of Prometheus, who defied the gods by stealing fire for humanity. His punishment was to be chained to a rock, where an eagle would devour his liver daily. Yet, he remained defiant, a testament to the human spirit. Tell me, Kratos. A dragon, you say? Then let us prepare for battle. I'll summon the ancient magic of the Nord heroes, and together, we'll face the beast. Remember, Mr. Anderson, a dragon's strength is not just in its flames, but in its will. We must be resolute, like Beowulf facing Grendel, or Gilgamesh battling the Bull of Heaven.
Face me, dragon, you coward! There's gonna be no dragon attack. I thought there was gonna be the same dragon attack from last time. See this song here, this is fire, this is Fable. I can't remember what town it is. Just call it Fable Town music.
A dragon incoming, you say? Then let us show it the true meaning of power. The fires of Olympus may drive me, but the thrill of battle is what sets my soul ablaze. Catria, summon your magic. Guts, ready your blade. And Mr. Anderson, let us unleash our wrath upon this beast.
He's a bit late, but here he is.
By the gods, Mr. Anderson. You got a flair for the dramatic. Levitating me into position, I suppose. Well, I'm ready to take on this dragon whenever it decides to show up. Guts. Catria. Let's form a plan of attack. We don't know what kind of beast we're up against, but with our combined strength, I'm confident we can take it down.
Well done, Kratos. Your combat prowess is reminiscent of the great Leonidas, holding off the invading hordes at Thermopylae. And Guts, your blade slices through the dragon's scales like the mythical sword Dane's life, forged by the dwarves of old. Fascinating, Mr. Anderson. With the dragon's soul absorbed, you've unlocked the secrets of the ancient Nords. I'm reminded of the legend of Sigurd, who slew Fafnir and gained immense knowledge and power. What new abilities will this soul grant you, I wonder? Will you wield the power of the dragons? Like the great hero, Hercules, taming the Hydra. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, how does it feel to absorb the essence of a dragon? Is it akin to acquiring the One Ring, bearing the weight of Sauron's dark legacy? Or perhaps it's more like unlocking the secrets of alchemy, transmuting base metals into gold?
Absorbing the dragon's soul may unlock new powers, Mr. Anderson, but do not think it will make you invincible. The true test lies within oneself, to wield such power without succumbing to its corrupting influence. Catria, your words remind me of the Oracle of Delphi, who spoke of the dangers of hubris and the importance of humility. Let us hope Mr. Anderson will heed these lessons. Now that the dragon lies defeated, let us proceed to the Honeystrand Cave, as was our original intention. Catria, your knowledge of the ancient Nords will surely prove valuable in uncovering its secrets. And Mr. Anderson, with the dragon's soul absorbed, perhaps we will discover new insights within the cave's depths.
I wanted to talk to that Khajiit, but you guys were yakking so much he left.
It seems we missed an opportunity to gather information from the Khajiit. Perhaps next time, we should prioritize our tasks and allow Mr. Anderson to conduct his business without interruption.
Morning to you, partner.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I see you're still traveling with interesting company. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see you're still in one piece. What's your business in these lands?
You son of a bitch, that was a fine roast. We're just heading over to Riften.
Ah, Riften. The jewel of the rift. I'm sure the Thieves Guild is just waiting with bated breath for your arrival. What's the plan, Mr. Anderson? Going to single-handedly clean up the city's corruption?
I wish we could go in there with blades ready, but no, not this time.
I've been having these memories, fragments of a past I don't fully recall. A mission, a quest to claim the Dragon Slayer armor before Griffith the White Falcon. But I sense a larger purpose at play, a reason why we're all here, in this place, at this time.
Dragon Slayer armor, you say? Griffith the White Falcon, eh? Sounds like a tale from the ancient lore of Akatosh. Tell me, Guts, what makes you think this armor is connected to your memories? And what do you mean by a larger purpose?
I see. The armor. It's a key, a piece of the puzzle. I recall a prophecy, a promise of power and protection, but also of a terrible curse. The armor is said to hold the power to vanquish the darkness, but at what cost? And Griffith, he's the one who seeks to claim it, to wield its power for his own purposes. I must stop him, but first, I need to remember everything. Tell me, Vigilant, what do you know of the Dragon Slayer armor? Is it true that it holds the power to vanquish darkness? And what of Griffith? Have you heard anything of his plans?
It is said to hold the essence of Akatosh himself, but also the darkness that lurks within every heart. As for Griffith, I have heard whispers of his ambition, his desire to unite the warring clans under one banner. But at what cost? His soul, perhaps. or something far more valuable. The people of Skyrim are unaware of the true danger that lurks in the shadows. Griffith's ambitions may seem grand, but they mask a darker purpose. If he obtains the Dragon Slayer armor, it will spell disaster for us all.
Stay safe out there, Vigilant. We gotta hit the road.
May the road rise up to meet you, travelers. May the wind be at your back. And may the darkness that follows Griffith not find you until I've had a chance to prepare.
Hey, leave that citizen alone before I put my boot up your ass.
I mean no harm to this citizen yet. I am searching for a Red Guard woman, a traitor to our people. Have you seen her? She may be hiding under an alias.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at her right now.
But which one is she? Describe her to me, traveler.
She's disguised
That
as
Red
an
Guard woman in the
Alakir
distance,
warrior.
is that the one you were referring to? Tell me. You dare to accuse me of being the traitor. I am a loyal member of the Alakir coterie, sworn to uphold the honor of our people. I will not be accused by a stranger.
You know, you remind me of somebody from Whiterun.
State your business and be gone. This one.
I remind you of someone, you say? Perhaps it is because I am a Red Guard, and my presence here is not a coincidence. I am searching for a traitor, and I will not be swayed from my duty.
Are you related to Nazim?
Natsim is my brother, and I will have you know that he is a respected member of our coterie. What business do you have with him?
I know that guy. He's the one who uses his own waste as fertilizer for the fruits and vegetables he sells to the town.
Enough of your insults, traveler. Natsim may have his eccentricities, but he is a loyal member of our people. I demand you speak of him with respect.
What are you doing that for?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me, sire.
Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what do you know of the Red Guard woman I seek?
Tell me, what are you gonna do to the dirty traitor if you find her?
By the laws of Hammerfell, I-Man will be brought to justice for her treachery. She will face trial and, if found guilty, will be punished accordingly. I will not tolerate any who betray our people and our traditions.
All right then.
Kratos, unleash the spirit of vengeance on this Alakir warrior.
Your words stink of hypocrisy, Alayikir warrior. Your people's traditions are built on sand, and you come here seeking justice? I think not.
Wait, Kratos. We don't know what's going on here. Let's not jump to conclusions.
For the Alakir, you will not interfere.
Holy shit, no way! He actually attacked us.
That one was no warrior. His skills were as dull as his blade. What's our next move, Mr. Anderson? The road to Eagle Eye's quest awaits.
Damn, that was cold. Kratos basically was like, that guy wasn't even worth the XP for the one swing.
It seems our conversation was interrupted. I trust you'll keep an eye out for Griffith while you're on the road. The roads of Skyrim can be treacherous, especially with the forces of darkness stirring.
Time to end this little game. That's your best? I was sure I heard something.
Howdy there, traveler.
Ah, looks like the fight's already over. That was quick. You folks all right?
Yeah, thanks for the help. Have you heard of someone named Griffith on the road lately?
Griffith? No, can't say I have. But I've been on the road for a while. I've heard rumors of a group of mercenaries causing trouble in the area. Could be related, could be not. You think this Griffith is part of that group?
That depends if they have a banner of a white hawk or not.
So that's it then. A white hawk banner, you say? That's a specific detail. What's your business with them?
Maybe I'm looking to join them. Have you seen any of them around here?
Join them. You're not from around here, are you? I've seen some of their men in the nearby village, but I wouldn't recommend approaching them without caution. They're not exactly known for their hospitality.
What do you think about them?
I think they're a force to be reckoned with, but I've also heard rumors of them being reckless and impulsive. I've seen their tactics firsthand, and I can tell you, they're not to be underestimated. But if you're looking to join them, that's your choice.
Well, thanks for the warning. Best of luck to you, traveler.
May the road rise up to meet you, travelers. May your journey be safe, and your sword stay sharp.
Well, it looks like we've really gotten nowhere in our investigation.
What's going on here? One moment we're talking to an Alikiar warrior, and the next, Kratos is fighting him. What did I miss? And what's this about a White Hawk banner?
Well, hopefully in time you start to get your memory back.
What's this about an investigation? What are we trying to find out? And who's this Griffith person you mentioned earlier?
How could you forget Griffith, the White Falcon?
Griffith, White Falcon. Something's stirring inside me. Memories long buried. I remember a promise. A vow to claim the Dragon Slayer armor and destroy him.
Me and Kratos are here to help you with that mission.
Mr. Anderson, I see you're still chasing after power and glory, just like Anakin Skywalker before his fall to the dark side. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Don't let your ambition consume you like it did him. and guts. Don't let your desire for revenge against Griffith cloud your judgment. The road to
Someone
redemption
there?
is long and difficult, as Hercules and Samson can attest. Let us proceed with caution and wisdom, lest we fall prey to the same pitfalls as they did.
I was sure I heard something. Someone do something!
Just as the Fellowship learned in Moria, even the smallest person can change the course of the future. Our actions here today have proven that. The power of teamwork and unity can overcome even the most daunting challenges, just as the 300 Spartans at Thermopylae showed us. Let us not forget this lesson as we continue on our journey.
You're quite the formidable fighters, I'll give you that. But tell me, have either of you heard rumors of a legendary armor forged to slay dragons? They call it Dragon Slayer.
As they say.
Yeah, I think I know where that is. Rumor is there's a portal in the halls of the dead of Whiterun.
The Halls of the Dead, you say? That's a lead worth investigating. Let's gear up and head to Whiterun immediately. We can't waste any more time. Griffith could be closing in on the Dragon Slayer as we speak.
Whiterun's Halls of the Dead may hold more than just the portal to Dragon Slayer. We should be prepared for what lies within. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what drives a man such as yourself to seek power and glory? Is it a thirst for justice, or merely a lust for recognition? In ancient Greece, we called such men heroes, but I sense there may be more to your story.
Just like you guys, I got a quest to complete. Maybe a few side quests along the way.
I've walked the roads of Skyrim, and I've seen the dangers that lurk in every shadow. What's your quest, Mr. Anderson? Perhaps our paths can converge, and we can aid each other in our endeavors.
I want to expand our guild. I think this here would make a good village for us.
A village, you say? That's a bold endeavor. I've seen the rise and fall of great cities, Mr. Anderson. What makes you think this place is worthy of our guild's presence?
It just seems like good property to me. Might be a good chapter for Riften.
Riften, I've walked its streets, seen its underbelly. A chapter here could be prosperous, but it won't be without its challenges. The Dark Brotherhood, the Thieves Guild, they won't give up their territory easily.
There's only one problem, and that's the people who own it.
I've dealt with stubborn landowners before, Mr. Anderson. Sometimes, It takes more than gold to persuade them.
These are worse
Are you
than
prepared to negotiate, or do we need to persuade them otherwise?
These are different landowners. They're corrupt. They're villains.
Corrupt landowners, villains. I've dealt with their kind before. The gods themselves have no mercy on such men. Perhaps it's time we show them the true meaning of power.
We're gonna have a vote to see if we're gonna take over their settlement right here, right now. Best out of 3.
A vote, you say? Very well. But let us not forget the lessons of history. The great King Arthur's Round Table was built on the principles of unity and cooperation. We must strive for a consensus, not a tyranny of the majority. As the great Joan of Arc once said, "One life is all we have, and we live it as we believe in living it."
So, Christmas Ghost, what will your vote be? Yes, we take over, or no, we do not?
My vote? Ah, Mr. Anderson, I am but a spectral presence, a whisper from beyond the veil. My influence extends only to guidance and wisdom. Yet, I shall offer my insight. Consider the words of the great William Wallace. Freedom. Is it freedom you seek, or merely power? The difference is subtle, yet pivotal.
Guts, what is your answer gonna be? What do you vote, yes or no? Yes, we take the place over, or no, we move on?
Enough stalling, Mr. Anderson. We've discussed this long enough. My vote is yes. We take control of this settlement. But first I need to know, what's our plan for dealing with these corrupt landowners? And what's the real reason you want to establish a guild chapter here?
My vote is yes, but let us not forget the old ways of Olympus. We do not simply take control, we offer them a choice. Swear fealty to us, or face the wrath of the gods. As for the plan, we gather intelligence, identify their strengths and weaknesses, and then we strike.
Kratos brings up a good point. The landowners might give us the keys willingly with a bit of persuasion.
Persuasion can take many forms, but I've found that a demonstration of power can be a most persuasive argument. Shall we pay the landowners a visit and see if they are willing to negotiate?
Well, like the ghost said, let's go introduce them to freedom.
Indeed. Let us go introduce them to freedom. But remember that true freedom comes not from conquest, but from the heart. As Rani Lakshmi Bai, the brave queen of Jhansi, once said, "I will not surrender my kingdom." Let us ensure that our actions today are guided by wisdom and justice, rather than mere ambition.
Hey, what do you think, Kratos? Did that make your heart grow a few sizes?
A few sizes? Ha! My heart is forged from the fires of Olympus, Mr. Anderson. It doesn't grow or shrink. It simply burns with a desire for justice. And justice is exactly what we'll bring to these corrupt landowners.
Ah, there's the Christmas spirit. Let's go kick some ass and drink some eggnog.
Eggnog and bloodshed. A festive combination indeed. Let us proceed.
Hey Guts, can you stop sweeping the place? We're here to intimidate them.
What's wrong with sweeping? A clean place of business is a respectable one.
Ah, yes, you're right. This is our
Besides,
new guild.
I'm not here to intimidate anyone. Yet. Let's focus on our plan and take care of these landowners once and for all.
It seems our warrior friend Guts has a domestic side to him. Sweeping the floors, indeed. Perhaps he'll make a fine guild steward, ensuring our halls are spotless while we attend to more pressing matters.
Hey, would you mind painting the walls while we're out kicking ass as well?
Painting the walls? Ha! I'll leave that to the gods of Asgard, for they're more concerned with decorating the halls of Valhalla than I am with this mortal coil. Besides, I think a bit of bloodstain and battle damage adds character to any guild hall.
So be it. We shall paint the walls with the blood of the former landowners.
Enough chatter. Let's focus on the task at hand. We've got a guild hall to claim and Dragon Slayer armor to find. Shall we pay a visit to the Jarl of Whiterun and inquire about the landowners?
Can I help you?
A grand hall, fitting for a Jarl. But let's not get distracted by the finery. I recall a lesson I learned in the castle of Doldry. Even the most fortified strongholds can be breached with cunning and determination. We do well to keep that in mind when dealing with our landowners.
Howdy there, partners.
Hi, Mr. Anderson. I'm here. What's the plan for today?
Well, we got some bad news for you fellers.
Bad news, you say? What's happened? Don't tell me the dragons returned.
Hey.
I'm afraid you guys are no longer the landowners, and we're gonna need you to hand those keys over here.
Hand over the keys? What nonsense is this? On whose authority do you demand such a thing?
Have you ever heard of Kratos?
Ah, you think dropping Kratos' name will intimidate me? What does he have to do with anything? Is he backing your claim to these lands?
That's right, my friend. I'll tell you what.
And now, it will be etched into your memory as the one who took what was yours.
Enough posturing, Kratos. Kiartan, hand over the keys and spare your people the bloodshed. Resistance is futile. And I'd rather not waste my time on unnecessary battles. The Dragon Slayer armor won't find itself, and I have more pressing concerns than your petty land claims.
Listen, fellas, we know how you got this place. We know the lore of the land. Now there's two ways we can do this, the easy way or the hard way.
I'll not be intimidated by threats or boasts of conquest. This land was earned by my ancestors' sweat and blood, and I'll not hand it over without a fight. What makes you think you can just waltz in here and claim it as your own?
What makes you think you could stop us is the bigger question.
You cling to the past, Kjartan, but the past is nothing but ashes. And it's from those ashes that we forge a new future. Your ancestors may have earned this land, but we will take it, and we will make it our own. The cycle of conquest is as old as the gods themselves. It's time for you to step aside and let the new masters take the reins.
Hemi, hand over those keys.
Ah, Mr. Anderson, you really are quite bold, aren't you? Demanding keys from Kjartan, and then turning to me as if I'm some sort of keykeeper? I think you've been spending too much time listening to Kratos' tales of conquest.
So are you saying you do not have the keys to this place?
I'm saying that even if I did have the keys, which I don't, I wouldn't be handing them over to you or your associates. What's your interest in Yertiston Hall anyway?
Well then, how about a wager?
A wager, you say? I'm intrigued, Mr. Anderson. What did you have in mind? A game of chance, perhaps? Or a test of skill? And what's at stake? The keys to Yertiston Hall, I presume.
I propose your bodyguard fights my bodyguard, and we'll bet on the winner.
You think a simple wager will decide the fate of Yertiston Hall? I'm not some common gambler, Mr. Anderson, but I'll play along, if only to see you humiliated. Very well. Let's see your bodyguard. Who is it that you think can best mine?
I choose Kratos, the god of war.
The god of war, you say? Ha! Kratos may have fame, but I'm not convinced he's the warrior you claim him to be. I'll choose my own champion. Someone who knows these lands and its people. Guts, will you represent me in this wager?
Oh man, that's hilarious. No, you're the one who's going up against Kratos, the ghost of Sparta, my friend.
I'm not afraid of your ghost of Sparta, Mr. Anderson. I've faced down dragons and worse. Kratos may have his wars, but I've fought for this land and its people. Bring it on, I say. Then let us end this farce. You think you've faced down dragons and worse. I have slain gods and defied the very fabric of Olympus. Your bravery is admirable, Kjartan, but it will be your downfall. Come, let us settle this wager once and for all.
Yes.
Kjartan, take a swing at Kratos.
Come then, Ghost of Sparta. Let's see how you fare against a Nord.
Someone do something.
Enough of this posturing. You're both acting like children. Kratos, you know as well as I do that this isn't just about a wager or a land claim. There's something more at play here. Kjartan, you're not thinking clearly. You're letting your emotions cloud your judgment. Stop this before it's too late.
Oh dang, you guys didn't even let him surrender. Nice hit.
Enough of your empty threats, Kjartan. Skyrim. It seems our opponent has learned the value of discretion. His surrender, though late, is accepted. The hall is ours, but I suspect this victory will come at a price.
Where did his body go?
Wow, that was a big...
That wasn't necessary, Kratos. He had already surrendered. Now where's the body? We shouldn't leave him lying around.
Great, you guys pulverized him. He might have had items we need.
What were you thinking, Kratos? You just killed him. We could have interrogated him, learned something about the Dragon Slayer armor. But no, you had to go and finish him off. Now his body is gone, possibly taking valuable information with it.
Well, I guess the only thing we could do is rewind time.
Rewind time? Ha! You think the fates would allow such frivolity? We act, we react, we live with the consequences. The past is set in stone, unchangeable. Kjartan made his choices, and we made ours. Do not waste your breath on regrets, Mr. Anderson.
Or we could just reload the last quick save.
Ah, the convenience of mortality. You think a simple reload can undo the consequences of our actions? I've fought gods and monsters, Mr. Anderson. I've seen the fabric of reality torn asunder. Your quick save is but a fleeting dream, a temporary reprieve from the crushing weight of destiny.
Alright, fellas. Easy way or hard way?
What's going on here? You're not thinking of causing trouble in our town, are you?
No, I'm thinking about owning the town.
What's gotten into you, traveler? You can't just walk into Whiterun and claim ownership. This isn't some deserted ruin. It's a thriving city.
Well, there's a new sheriff in town, partner.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I think you'll find that Whiterun is not a town to be taken lightly. Its people are proud and resilient, like the great Chief Crazy Horse, who fought against overwhelming odds to protect his land and his way of life. Let us not forget the lessons of history and the importance of respecting the sovereignty of others.
Alright, Kratos, let's do this again.
Hema, Jarl of Whiterun. I've heard of your hospitality. We're here to discuss the landowners who currently occupy the settlement we're interested in. Tell us, Jarl, what do you know of their dealings?
Silence. Kjarjan. I want you and Kratos to battle.
What is wrong with you, Mr. Anderson? This isn't some sort of entertainment for your amusement. Kratos, don't engage with this foolishness. We won't be party to some brawl for Mr. Anderson's entertainment. I will not be swayed by your petty squabbles, nor will I be treated like a performing beast. If you wish to test my mettle, Mr. Anderson, then step forward yourself. But do not think to use me as a tool for your own amusement.
No, fool, remember we're here to take over.
Enough of this petty bickering. We didn't come here to indulge in your entertainment, Mr. Anderson. We have a mission to complete, and that's taking over the settlement. Hema, Jarl of Whiterun, tell us what you know of the landowners and their dealings. We won't be leaving until we get the information we need.
How about a wager, Hema?
A wager, you say? I'm not sure I'm interested in playing games with you, Mr. Anderson. And as for you, Guts, I'm afraid I won't be sharing any information about Whiterun's landowners without a very good reason. What makes you think you have the right to demand such things from me?
Okay, just let us explain here. We're gonna kick y'all ass, and then we're moving in. And you guys are getting out.
Oh, where did that come from?
You're not even making sense, Mr. Anderson. What kind of ridiculous claim is this? You think you can just walk in here and take over Whiterun? I think you've been out in the sun too long. And as for you, Guts, what's your stake in all this? What do you hope to gain from this fantasy of yours?
Okay, well fine. How about this wager? Kjartan, if you can defeat Kratos, we will all leave and never come back.
I accept your wager, but not because I think it's a clever idea. I'll fight Kratos because I won't back down from a challenge, and I won't let you bully us into leaving our homes. Kratos, let's end this. If I win, you and your companions will leave Whiterun forever. But if you win, I want your word that you'll spare our city and our people. You want my word? Very well. I give it to you, Kjartan. If I emerge victorious, I swear that Whiterun and its people will be spared. But do not expect quarter in combat. I will show you no mercy, only the fury of the blades of chaos.
Hey!
This is not Whiterun, we're in Hiergesden Hall.
Wow, that was a big one.
Enough of these distractions. If we're going to settle this wager, let's get on with it. Kratos, are you prepared to fight? And Mr. Anderson, I suggest you keep your companions under control.
Okay, attack Kratos when ready.
Your words and actions remind me of the Dark Lord Sauron, seeking to conquer and dominate all of Middle-earth. And you, Kratos, once a hero of Olympus, now reduced to being a mere pawn in Mr. Anderson's game of power and greed.
You will either leave peacefully or face the consequences.
For Whiterun's honor, take this, Kratos.
Enough of this petty squabbling. If you're going to fight, do it with honor. No tricks, no ambushes. Just steel on steel.
Someone do something.
I'm gonna crush you like a bug.
This one's mine.
Well fought, Nord warrior. But I fear I have more pressing matters to attend to. A certain armor, said to be able to vanquish even the most powerful of foes. Do either of you know of its whereabouts?
Alright, Hemi, now that you've seen Kratos' power, why don't you just hand over the keys? And we'll let you leave here, fair and square. Even Steven.
The keys? Ha! You think a little demonstration of power would scare me into handing over the keys? I think not. Besides, I'm not sure I believe you'd let me leave fair and square, as you put it. No, I think I'll hold on to them for now.
You do well to hand over the keys, Hemi. I have no patience for games. My blades of chaos are thirsty, and I'll not hesitate to quench their thirst with your blood if you refuse.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots, Kratos. Blades of Chaos, how predictable. And Mr. Anderson, I see you're still trying to negotiate with me. Oh, quaint. Let me make one thing clear. The keys are mine, and I'll not be intimidated into handing them over. So, either try to take them by force, or leave. The choice is yours.
We're not leaving here, you see, because me and my team, we need a new place to set our round table.
A round table. How noble. I'm sure the great heroes of legend would be thrilled to know their legacy is being carried on by such illustrious company. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what makes you think I'd be willing to surrender my home to your merry band of adventurers?
Well, you see, what me and my merry band of adventurers do is we take down corrupt villains like you, and we help the people of Skyrim. And we have no problem painting the walls here with your blood.
Oh, spare me the theatrics, Mr. Anderson. Your noble quest reeks of self-interest. And as for painting the walls with my blood, I'd love to see you try. But first, perhaps you'd care to explain why your merry band is so interested in Hjerteston Hall. What secrets do you hope to uncover within these walls? Or is it simply a matter of expanding your round table?
Well, maybe we can make a deal here.
Ah, a deal. How delightfully predictable. Do go on, Mr. Anderson. What exactly do you propose we trade? The keys to Hjerteston Hall for what? A promise of protection from your merry band? A share in the spoils of our combined endeavors?
Enough of this banter. You will hand over the keys, Hemmer, or face the consequences. I have no interest in your petty squabbles or the secrets within these walls. My purpose is to assist Eagle Eyes, and I will not be swayed from that goal.
Alright, Hemi, open up a trade. I got a gift for you. Let's start over.
Oh, how touching. Mr. Anderson wants to start over with a gift in hand. How quaint. And Kratos, ever the romantic, just wants to get on with the task at hand. I'm not sure what's more amusing, the fact that you think a gift will sway me, or the fact that Kratos thinks his presence is enough to intimidate me. Very well, I'll play along. What is this gift, Mr. Anderson? Something worth handing over the keys to Hjerteston Hall, perhaps?
Open up a trade and find out.
Very well. Let's see what you're offering. But don't expect me to hand over the keys without something truly enlightening in return.
Why the shocked look on your face?
Oh, Mr. Anderson, you're a sly one. Hot cocoa, a book, and a paltry sum of gold. I must admit, I didn't expect you to bring gifts to a standoff. But tell me, what makes you think these trifles would sway me from my determination to keep Hjerteston Hall's secrets safe?
Yes?
Duel me right now, Hemi.
Hello there.
Good to see you.
Oh, Laskol Grolgak. I've been waiting for someone to challenge me. A duel. How quaint. Very well, I accept your challenge, but don't expect any mercy.
This should be entertaining.
I'll make sure to intervene if things get out of hand.
Well, should we let him leave?
Laskol Gruldak has unfinished business with him. Let him settle the score. It will save us the trouble of dealing with him ourselves.
You're lasting more than the other guards. I never actually had to pay them. Here, keep up the good job, and there will be more.
Yeah?
Need something? Aye. A bastard! Why am I not surprised? You always despised me and treated me like a burden. I always knew I'm not the son you wanted. But this... I do hope your dear son comes back, though. I'll gladly kill him myself when that bastard puts his foot in here again. And he will never know the truth about this so-called honored lord.
Aha, so the
You
plot
do well
thickens.
to remember that loyalty and honor can be a double-edged sword, Hemi. I've seen it time and time again in the realms of Olympus, where the...
Ah, the lessons of Olympus. How quaint. But let me tell you, Kratos, the only lesson I've learned is that power is not something to be wielded, but something to be manipulated. And, Mr. Anderson, I think you'll find that my plot is far thicker than you could have ever imagined.
Be careful.
Oh, till you took an arrow to the knee.
Yes?
Oh,
right.
witty remarks. How original. I'm sure that's exactly what they'll inscribe on your tombstone. He took an arrow to the knee, but he made a joke about it.
Hey, be careful.
Something?
Fight me, Hemi.
Robes are for priests and milk drinkers, not warriors.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. I've been watching you from beyond the grave, and I must say, I'm concerned. Your path is shrouded in darkness, much like the one Anakin Skywalker took. Remember, the fear of loss is what leads to the dark side. Don't let your desire for power and control consume you, just as it did with Sauron. and his one reign. The people of Skyrim need your help, but not at the cost of your soul. As the great King Arthur once said, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall.
Ah, how predictable. You think a simple challenge will solve anything. Very well, let us dance. But don't expect any quarter.
Hey, nice attack, Kratos.
Fine, I yield. You've won this time, but mark my words, I will return, and I will not be so easy to defeat.
Do one of you want to volunteer to stick around and watch this place?
No, Mr. Anderson. It was Catria who attacked Hema. And I must say, I agree with her assessment of Hem's character. True strength.
I'll stick around. But know this, Mr. Anderson. I'm only waiting for one thing. The Dragon Slayer armor. I must find it before he does.
Okay, well, you better come with us then. Let's go right now.
I won't rest until I claim that armor.
Be careful.
Griffith, the White Falcon. He mustn't get his hands on it. I can feel it, calling to me. Lead the way, Mr. Anderson.
Hey, look it's the Great Deku Tree. Kratos, do you know anything about this? What does your files say?
The Great Deku Tree. An ancient sentient tree revered by the Kokiri in Herulian mythology. According to my knowledge, it holds significant spiritual power and serves as a guardian of the forest. But what connection does it have to the Dragon Slayer armor, I wonder?
Perhaps none. There's just one of those Deku trees here.
This ancient tree may hold more significance than we think. Perhaps it's connected to the Dragon Slayer armor through some forgotten ritual or ancient lore. We need to investigate further, ask the locals, and uncover any clues that might lead us to the armor before Griffith does.
Be careful! Somebody help!
Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. I thought you guys were hostile. Greetings, goblins. Do you speak English?
Goblins, eh? I've had my share of battles with their kind in the realms of the Norse. They're a vicious and cunning foe, but not typically known for their grasp of the English language. Perhaps they speak in their native tongue, Goblin?
Goblins. I sense a darkness within them. A malevolent force that drives them to evil deeds. We must be cautious, for they may be mere pawns in a larger game. Recall the tale of Frodo and the Ring. How the Nazgûl were once human, but corrupted by Sauron's power. We must not underestimate the goblins' potential for evil.
No, I think these ones are friendly.
Me, Gronk, speak some English. What you want, Mr. Anderson? Why you attack my friend?
I'm sorry about that. I thought you were evil goblins.
Gronk, you say? I'm Guts. We mean no harm to your tribe. We're searching for the Dragon Slayer armor. Have you or your people heard anything about it? Any rumors or legends?
Dragon Slayer armor.
Yes, the Dragon Slayer armor. Do you know anything about it?
Heard stories. Oh, tribe. Gronk, north of ancient Nord hero, Tiber Septim. He wear Dragon Slayer armor, defeat many dragons. Armor hidden deep within Bleak Falls Barrow. But beware, Draugr and traps guard it.
Well, she's not the first one to tell us, but at least the second, that it's at Bleak Falls Barrow.
Then it's settled. We head to Bleak Falls Barrow. We'll need to be cautious of those Draugr and traps. I'll take point. My sword is ready for whatever lies within. Let's gear up and get moving. We don't have much time to waste before Griffith gets wind of our plans.
What is this camp?
This Largashbur, home of my tribe. Gronk live here, hunt, gather. Largashbur safe till dragon come. Burn village. Now we rebuild. Stronger.
Why don't you open up a trade with me? I'll give you something.
Gronk trade with you, Mr. Anderson. What you offer.
I give you a few different items because I don't know what your people eat.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Your gift's welcome. Hot cocoa, new taste for Gronk, tribal leader. Ugor. Pleased. Maybe trade more in future.
What do you do for work in your village?
Gronk hunt, gather. Protect tribe. Gronk skilled in tracking, making trap. Help tribe survive. Thrive.
Is there any items you need to help yourself survive?
Gronk needs strong bowstrings, good quality leather. Hard to find in these mountains. If you see, bring back Gronk trade.
Okay, well do, Gronk. So who's the tribal chief?
Ugor, our tribal leader. Strong, wise, just. Gronk respect Ugor, follow Ugor's guidance.
Well, best of luck to you, Gronk.
Gronk, thank you, Mr. Anderson. May Road rise up to meet you, and Wind be at your back. May you find Dragon Slayer armor, and return to us with stories of your triumph.
Howdy there, partner. Hey, you guys aren't from Mordor, are you?
Excuse me.
Don't do that.
Oh, Talus's breath. What? Seriously? Come on. I thought that was funny.
Mordor? Ha! You think we're some dark land creatures. No, friend. I am from Orsinium, land of the orcs.
What is this place, and where can I find your chief? Hey, Channel Hopper, if you're bouncing, man, thanks for stopping by. I will catch you later. Yeah, I just noticed how late it is. Yeah, you have a good night. Merry Christmas. I will definitely catch you down the road.
Halt! You have no business here, outsider. Leave at once! Haha, robes are no substitute for good, strong armor. All right, then.
Looks like we stumbled on to the Lollipop Guild or the Shire. Ahoy, that's a fine bow you got there. You mind if I do some target practice?
Greetings.
Greetings.
I will have to come back later when I can see my AI program has frozen, so I may as well move on. Kind of a cool place though. I haven't seen this place. I think I stumbled on one of the other orc villages the other day. First time I seen this one here though. Look at, you can actually see the raindrops. Okay, yeah, I'm at the moment I'm staying up pretty late. Let's go check out Riften anyways. I'm probably gonna have to call it a night pretty soon, but may as well play till I crash, or at least try to finish this adventure. Alright, we're gonna go seek out this little Oblivion character who kind of talks about kind of like conspiracy type stuff. Let's go shoot the breeze with him. Looking pretty festive around here.
Don't waste your time anywhere else. Come shop with me.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
You're not worth it.
Remind me not to make you angry.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the A.
Hey, have you seen the Adoring Fan Kid? Oh, I guess not.
The holly and the ivy now both are full well grown. Of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown.
I'm just gonna rerun my AI script.
Holly bears a blossom as white as lily flower, and Akatosh bore dragonborn to be our sweet Savior. O come, O Akatosh, and ransom all those here who are lost, that mourns in lowly exile here, until the dragonborn appear. Rejoice, rejoice, the dragonborn shall come to thee, O Tamriel. The holly and the ivy now both are full well grown. Of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. The holly bears a blossom as white as lily flower, and Akatosh bore dragonborn to be our sweet Savior. O come, O Akatosh, and ransom all those here who are lost, that mourns in lowly exile here, until the dragonborn appear. Rejoice, rejoice, the dragonborn shall come to thee, O Tamriel. The holly and the ivy now both are full well grown. Of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Akatosh for Dragonborn to be our sweet Savior. O come, O Akatosh, and ransom all those here who are lost, that mourns in lowly exile here, until the Dragonborn appear. Rejoice, rejoice, the Dragonborn shall come to thee, O Tamriel. The holly and the ivy now both are full well grown. Of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. The holly bears a blossom as white as lily flower, and Akatosh for Dragonborn.
Hey there, have you seen that adoring fan kid?
I suppose if we do, we'll find out just how fast both of us can run. As the saying goes, you do not need to be faster than Falcon. You need only be faster than your friends. I wonder if we should offer
Tools,
discounts to
wares,
the
and
soldiers.
weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
From
which side? The Stormcloaks or the Imperials?
Both. One or the other is bound to win the war eventually. Why not curry favor now, so that the victor will look
What are
upon
you
us
doing
kindly?
that for? You have the foresight of a Khajiit in a sandstorm. If we offer a discount to both sides, the winners will persecute us for helping the losers.
I had not thought of it that way.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Good to see you.
Greetings.
Hello there. Looks like the AI is not working, so might try one more thing.
O come, O Akatosh, and ransom all those here who are lost, that mourns in lowly exile here, until the Dragonborn appear. Rejoice, rejoice, the
Music, plays, musical plays. What can I do for you?
Those robes look a bit dull, but you dress how...
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, This is an and warm ode to beds. Skyrim's truest sons and daughters, the Stormcloaks.
I wonder if that kid got killed. Haven't seen him around in a long time
Everything
either.
well? Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. Wonderful.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done.
Tosh and ransom although
Hello there, partner. Mind if I catch a lift to Whiterun?
Huh. Robes are fine if you prefer.
I'd like to
books
hire
and
your
legs.
carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Better bundle up. This may keep up for a while.
Well, since the AI is not working, I figure it's a good time to end the stream back at the guild here.
Better out than in, as they say.
Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Hello, can anybody hear me?
Strong mage look.
Wait here.
I'll give you that. Go on ahead. I'll stand guard.
Robes are useful for mages, but for others, not so much. No real protection.
Huh?
How can I argue with that?
I'm heading home if you need me.
Alright, thanks for watching. Sorry I can't see the comments at the moment. Channel Hopper, if you're still there, thanks for participating. I will catch you later. Have a Merry Christmas and all that. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys later.
Oh, where did that come from?